Hello, fellow Lou Reed collectors. Here's Tex Dixigas. Today I'm gonna talk with you about Loaded and collecting Loaded. It's Lou Reed's birthday, and it's the last Velvet Underground album he was on until Live 1993 came along. But he wasn't on Squeeze. But still, you need to check out Squeeze. It's Doug Yule's effort. It's a good rock album, but it's not the Velvet Underground per se. Now, of course, I don't have all my loaded here. I never find my stuff, but I have a lot interesting ones, a lot of stuff to look out for. So let's start with this German mid-price series, like with this shabby, like original rock classic around it, and it's on the mid-price series MIDI label. Now there's two versions of this. Let's see, there's something different about. There's another red one, but there's also, it's very interesting. This is forgotten a lot of times. There's actually a white label promo of this. So that's one of the harder to get German ones. I think I have a regular somewhere, but hey, who knows? And so this is your first collectible out there. Now, of course, everybody wants an American original, and you should have a couple of those. The American original, of course, on a gray cotillion with a yellow cotillion. It says stereo here, and has a deep groove rim. Now, then of course you want a promotional copy, and it says promotional. Not all of the ones that say promotional actually have a white label inside. This one does, and white label, of course, like this one, heavily marked. But I have several, because at one point somebody told me there's a mono Loaded. Now the mono, as far as we know, only exists as a white label promo, and so I bought one promo, I bought two promos, I bought three promos, and it never turned into a mono, because the trick actually is the mono actually a lot of times, most of the times, says DJ Copper Mono Owl. Or if you're into mono records, you've seen this, and this makes a Led Zeppelin record very, very expensive. Now, the only difference towards a stereo is it doesn't say stereo, it says sample copy not for sale and one. So it's omitting the word stereo from the label, and that's how you easily on eBay or whatever, or when you're out there digging through record shops, which I always suggest, if you're really deep into the shit, you want to go to record shops where somebody might have missed what all the other guys know on the internet. So that's how you spot the mono. Some other very highly collectible, and they've gone up in prices and they will be hard to find, is UK original. And the UK original you spot by most, like the German original has a green, orange, white. And this is the older Atlantic, and only the UK has the plum Atlantic with the pinwheel, and that's a tough one to get these days. Now, another one that's not easy to find is a New Zealand copy. New Zealand, I write NZ, and has the regular green and orange like the German original will have, and other originals. Now, the Loaded that I wanted the most for a long time, and I couldn't find one, just to find it in my own collection, because I bought it when I was 15 or 16, didn't remember buying it, because back then I did not pay attention to labels. I just said, oh, I got this, and then I went out and bought another one, and this was an American. So I had it at home, went looking for it, had it in my collection already, which makes me very happy. This is the South African pressing on a red Atlantic, which is really nice. And I'm not sure if the Canadian has a red Atlantic too. I don't have a Canadian, so if you want to get me something for my birthday, which is coming up, get me a red Atlantic Loaded. Now, this one is great to have. It used to be cheap, it's not anymore, because of course somebody, and that's the Dutch, put green smoke on it. So it looks good too, but it just doesn't have the flavor and the flair of that red velvet smoke. So yeah, that's a good one to have. Now, what's this? This is a regular. So now come towards the end, the good stuff for last, so to say. This one is really, it was like, did somebody home make these? But it actually turns out these are genuine, original pre-release, get them out fast covers, So this is the red stamped. I have a couple of these by now, and I always compare it to stampers. They actually all the same stamp, and it always carries a white label promo inside. I have only found it with stereo. I got like 3, maybe 2 these days. I think I traded one away, and so that's a rush cover. Now this one probably my rarest. This is actually an American test pressing. Somebody nicely, can see if you can see it, wrote Velvet Underground on it. It's not in the best of shapes, but hey, if a Velvet Underground test pressing comes your way, you don't check the condition, you just buy. That's, even the cat in the sack, you have to. So that's it for today's edition with Loaded. If I find some more, I'll maybe do an update, and I'll see you on the internet. Put a like on my YouTube, and follow me on YouTube, and follow me on Instagram, Dixigas, for more Velvet Underground shenanigans. Happy birthday, Lou Reed.